His claim refers to an AP correction on something else he said at the same event. But that was enough for King to claim vindication and demand that Congresswoman Liz Cheney apologize for calling his comments appalling and bizarre and for demanding his ouster. Congressman King has previously skated by after saying awful, sometimes racist and misogynistic things, but he's up for re-election, so he sent 360's Randy Kaye to Iowa to hear what his constituents think about his latest remarks.
I don't know who's voting for him. Literally everyone I know just rolls their eyes and can't believe the things that come out of his mouth.
In Ames, Iowa, part of Congressman Steve King's 4th congressional district, we heard that a lot, especially in light of his most recent comments, suggesting humanity may not exist if it weren't for rape or incest.
It seems over the top crazy. It doesn't seem like in this day and age we could have people speaking like that.
What do you make of Steve King's latest comments?
Well, I'm shocked but not surprised. He's an embarrassment to this community, to Iowa, to the Congress, and he needs to be gone.
It's hard to wrap your head around. That's definitely a different take on things.
This Republican voter says enough is enough.
I really do think it's almost a little crazy. I can't believe that anyone would consider that as a real thought these days. So it just doesn't make any sense at all.
Do you think it's time for him to resign?
I really do. And I think that if he doesn't resign, he should be removed.
This voter told us King's comments were disrespectful to women.
We keep trying to work for women's rights, equal pay, all that kind of stuff, raising children and working, all of that's hard. And then when you get comments like that on top of it, it's just very degrading and kind of sets women back.
What makes you think twice about voting for him?
Statements such as that seem a little extreme. So I think he isn't thinking before he's speaking in a lot of situations and doesn't really seem to care who he might offend.
Still, King does have support here. Republican Ron Bartlett, a barber in town, plans to vote for King again, though his own comments left us scratching our heads.
Obviously, there's been incest everywhere. In every family, somebody has somebody that they wish they hadn't been around.
Every family?
Many families. I hope my family doesn't, but...
He's made the state of Iowa almost at times a laughingstock state because we have put this man in office over and over and over.
A laughingstock because King has over the years defended white supremacy, embraced nativism, even pushed the Great Replacement conspiracy theory, suggesting some shadowy group is working behind the scenes to reduce the white population. Back at the barber shop, Ron Bartlett tells us he can let all of that go.
I'm not saying he isn't racist. I think everybody has that much racist in them.
Why is it okay with you that somebody who you think is even that much of a racist is in Congress?
You ought to be able to do some things without having everybody climb down your throat, I think.
So it's okay for you to have him in Congress?
I think it's okay for me.
It's not okay with this Republican voter who voted for King before, but won't again based on his recent comments.
It's just way over the top.
So this time around, he will not have your vote?
No, not this time. I want any other Republican or any other Democrat to run, and I'll vote for anybody else but Steve King.